Shalom, family. It's good to see everyone here. There is so many things going on. I don't think I could put enough stories out to cover it if I tried. But we are here and we're going to talk on this topic. So, a judge handed down an order to block Elon from the US Treasury. And, this is all fine and good. But here's the problem. He's still in there. He's still in there. So how are you going to get this court order to him? Now, what you see in this picture behind Elon is the building he's supposed to be working in. This is the Eisenhower building that Elon was supposed to do his job for Doge out of. And he seems to be everywhere but the building he was assigned to. So they're trying to get him out. I guess they're trying to go through all the legal steps to get him out of there. So Elon Musk barred from accessing the US Treasury payment data. So a federal judge has barred the US Treasury from handing data from its payment systems to outsiders, and an early legal blow to Elon Musk's crusade to slash government spending, which has nothing to do with him being in the system over at the US Treasury. He's just using that as an excuse to get over there and have access to the money. Now, somebody had wrote yesterday that the money is not printed there. Of course it's not. The money is printed at the mint, but the money is controlled by your US Treasury. They do all the controlling of any funding pertaining to this federal government. All right. The one that print the money is technically not the ones that control it at all. They're just printing the money. So, this is Judge Colleen Collar Cotelli put a temporary order in place after Musk boasted that his team at the Department of Government Efficiency, which is an unauthorized department, was rapidly shutting down Treasury remittance, having apparently gained access to the system that disburses trillions of dollars, including Social Security payments and Medicare each year. Representatives of the government employees and retirees have sued to stop this sensitive data from being shared with Musk and others at Doge, arguing that such move depriving them of privacy protection guaranteed to them by the federal law. Well, he already let you know he busted in there and he got access. So, although the US government reassured the court that only two of Doge's emissaries, Cloud Software Group chief executive Tom Crass, a 25-year-old coder, and Marco Ilez, had access to the sensitive system, Collar Cotelli pushed for an order preventing any information being shared outside the Treasury, while she considers a more permanent injunction. As a result, Elon himself will not be able to review data pulled from the payment system. The legal challenge comes as the Treasury officials and the White House have sought to quell fears of Musk and Doge purported access to the system and his broad authorities after the entrepreneur suggested that his team was unilaterally canceling illegal payments. How the hell are you going to break the law, bust your butt into a payment system you have no business being in, and then talk about what's illegal and what you are doing is illegal the entire time. It's just mind blowing. I guess he don't see what he's doing is illegal. Oh, but he found some illegal payments. Man, if you don't get out of here. So anyway, on Monday, Donald Trump said Musk, who has been made a special government employee, can't do and won't do anything without our approval. So I guess Donald Trump approved him to break into the US Treasury and just randomly start firing people all over the place. I guess Donald Trump must have approved that because he's staying awfully silent this whole week. It's been about a week since Elon bust into the US Treasury, and Donald Trump has been, this is probably the most quiet I've ever seen Donald Trump about the whole thing. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt has also confirmed that Musk would, that he got authorization from Trump. So it's okay. So if Elon comes across a conflict of interest with his company contracts and the funding that Doge is overseeing, then Elon will excuse himself from those contracts. He has abided by all applicable so he's abiding now by all applicable laws. He's doing that. I don't believe that for one moment. I don't believe Elon believes the laws apply to him. Okay, you would never convince me that he believes these laws apply to him. He think he's above the law. Everything this man has done, mm-mm. So they said he have infiltrated the networks of various government agencies, including USAID, Health and Human Services, and the Department of Transportation, has been sued multiple times by groups claiming the body is circumventing various legal protections. On Wednesday, labor organizations sought a restraining order to prevent Doge from accessing U.S. Department of Labor systems following reports that the agency was Musk's next target. So he's just in there, y'all, breaking in all kinds of servers. That's what he's doing. He's breaking into everything. So, Doge seek to gain access to sensitive systems before courts can stop them. Dismantle agencies before Congress can assert any action in the federal budget, and intimidate and threaten employees who stand in their way, worrying about the consequences later, the plaintiffs allege. So a judge will hear arguments on the motion this coming Friday. So he's breaking in. He didn't just break into the Treasury, he has broken into several servers that he has no business being in. And like I said, Donald Trump is way too quiet. That's why I believe he already knew Elon would do this. I have no doubt about it. Yeah, he is. Come on, if any of us randomly start breaking in to these government agencies and then we start hacking our way into a server, you're going to jail. Okay, your butt is going to jail. But Elon do it because he's the richest man on earth. Nothing happens to him. Yeah, you might have this court injunction, but what good is it if you are not doing anything about Elon? That's all I'm saying. And they don't seem to be doing anything but shuffling papers around, and still he's telling you he's about to break in. He's letting you know. He ain't even trying to hide it. He's letting you know he's about to break in the servers that belong to the Department of Labor. Boy, you can't make this stuff up. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah. If you look like you were walking into the US Treasury, they probably tackle you down to the ground. I mean, they would. Mm, mm, mm. Well, I personally think the damage is done. They let too much time go by. When he broke in there, they should have got him out of there within the first 24 hours. And now you have let a whole week go by, and he's already told you he's hacked into several servers belonging to different government agencies. How do you know Elon's not going to share this with the United States, any of the enemies of the United States? I mean, at this point, he got names, he got addresses, he's got how much you get, a salary wise. He got all of this information. He can tell them what building you work in, you know, and he now got everything, even of his personal enemies. I'm just saying, y'all, this is definitely a dangerous situation. Hmm. Yeah, I think by the time they make a move, it's too late. He done got into too much of the data, you know, and they're just sitting there trying to figure out, okay, how do we get the richest man in the world out of these offices? Well, you treat him like a citizen. Any citizen that break the law, that's how you treat him. The hell with that. At this point, you're either going to let this man steal, because I believe that's what the end result is going to be. I would not be surprised as by the end of Donald Trump's term, you're going to hear about billions, if not trillions of dollars missing. I would not doubt for one moment that will be the case. Hmm. Come on, Elon, of all people, y'all, True Royal and I were talking. Elon can't even pass a security clearance. He's never done a security clearance since he's been in Washington, D.C. He can't pass one. So, how does he get to do all of these things and he can't even pass a security clearance? This man shouldn't be there at all. Yeah, he's never passed, he can't pass a security clearance. And Donald Trump just kind of went around that for Elon and he's there. But according to Donald Trump, everything is on merit, right? That looks like preferential treatment right there. But according to Donald Trump, everything is supposed to be merit based. You ain't even doing things on a merit base when it comes down to Elon. So I don't know what the hell Donald Trump is talking about. How is this merit base exactly? Seriously, how is this merit base? Hmm. Oh yeah, from around the world, y'all. A lot of people stopped buying Tesla. His stocks are like in free fall. I think it said 60% of Germans won't buy it. His stock dropped 60%, and it's dropping everywhere. Even here in the US, people are not buying Tesla anymore. They are so upset with Elon, nobody is buying it. They're just his cars are just sitting there now. Yeah, you're right, James Richardson. All they do is break down. I heard that so many times. I heard it so many times, it's not even funny. Yeah. I mean, people are getting rid of his stock. It's all kinds of stuff going on. There's a lot of people upset with him. Before it's all said and done, he may not be a billionaire at all anymore. Yeah, Germany, 61%. Yeah, I mean, it's taking toll on him for real. Yeah, I don't like that Cybertruck either. It looks weird to me. It almost looks like some freaky looking toy made out of stainless steel. It looked like some toy truck made out of stainless steel. It is really. I never did like that Cybertruck. The first time I saw it, I thought it was ugly. And they said that was never a real big seller. That Cybertruck, yeah, I had read that was never a big seller. In fact, it's doing even worse now. Mhm. Yeah. So it's made out of aluminum foil. Yeah, Shamika, you may be on to something. The UK only 1100. Hold on, let me go back to yours, True Royal. In the UK, only 1100 were sold. Yeah, out of the whole country. Yeah, that's not very good at all. Mhm. And you know what I don't understand? They could really control this situation if they want to. If Elon and his Doge people won't get out of the Treasury, why don't they just cut the power? You know what I mean? Why don't you just cut the power and that way they can't use the servers anymore. Cut the power. They won't be able to be in there without power. I just don't understand why is no one in Washington D.C. using their brain? Why is no one using their brain? See, if it was me and he was doing this at a place I was in charge of, I would have cut the goddamn power off. He wouldn't, him and his crew would not be in there doing a damn thing for real. That's how I would have gotten them. But they're sitting there twiddling their thumbs, acting like nothing could be done. Nothing can be done. I would force them out that way, cut the power off, cut the damn water off up in there. I cut everything off. They'll get their butts out of there. Trust me. You start cutting everything off, they will get their behinds the hell up on out of there. Shoot, let me go down there. I'll get Elon out of there in under 24 hours. Them toilets won't be flushing. I'll get them out in under 24 hours. I know what to do. Cut the phones, cut the phones off, cut everything. Don't let them have anything. Everything would be turned off in the building. By the time I get done with them, they won't even be able to see their hand in front of them. Mm-hmm. So, y'all, that's all I got for today. And I will be redoing that Mitch McConnell video. I realized the sound cut out on that video. So I'm going to redo it and I'll put it out sometime this evening. Know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, y'all, please enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll definitely come back again on a different topic. Shalom, family.